What's good? It's Jordan. Today, I'll be talking to you about remove those who provide no benefit. See, in this journey that we live today, we have the ability to be around like-minded individuals who are on the same journey and the same path that we want to be a part of. Being around individuals who are like-minded, serving the Most High, putting their pride and their arrogance aside to fulfill one goal, and that is pleasing the true and living God. See, we must understand that in this life, it isn't only about just resources, necessities, and being around people who can just provide you resources, but actual connections in this life. Not everything is about finances, and what we must understand is there are people who may come into your life to provide you benefits spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. And we cannot only base one component. We have to understand that there are people in your life that may help you through situations, various of situations, just by them being there, giving you a positive word, encouraging you, providing you faith along the journey. There are people there who may help you and inspire you physically, showing you the way through fitness, through getting your body in shape, through helping your health. Mentally, there are people who may provide you the ability to show you a different side of your mind, a different thought process that you never thought about before. Because sometimes there are people who will actually show you a different way of thinking different situations and different scenarios. We may walk in this life, in this world, and only think about scenarios in our mind that cater to us, but we may see something differently from another person's perspective, with us learning about that individual, with them being around us. You know, we can't walk around in this life and in this world just thinking that every idea in our mind is the right idea, and they aren't. Different circumstances and different spectrums from other people's mind that we can learn from. That's where influence comes into play. We're not going to know everything, we're not going to understand everything, but there are people who can teach us to think things through in a different way and in a different mentality. You know, in this life, we have to understand that it's not only us that can be influential, but there's other people in this world that are also influential as well, that make you think about scenarios and situations differently, and that actually help us when we're walking in the right path and walking in the wrong path. Like, you may do something in this world and in this life and think you're doing the right thing when in all actuality you're not. And it takes somebody else to call you out on it. It takes somebody else to actually correct your errors and correct your mistakes and show you the right way to walk. So don't think that mentally everything that we do in this life is right. There are people who may see certain things in our life that we may not see or understand, and it will help us to think situations more carefully and think of situations more differently. Financially, there are people that the Most High may place in this world to help you financially. He may provide you a position, a career path, a job that someone else may provide to you through the Most High. We have to understand that these components provide us a fulfilling life. With these four components, we learn the lifestyle and what it is to live in this world when we have four components that match up with our lifestyle. See, if people are not providing any benefits in these four components, then why do we have these people around? See, the people who are not providing any benefits in these four components, most times There are people who are criticizers, people who are detractors, people who are irrelevant, people who are misguided, delinquents, people who just want to cause destruction because they do not have these four components. There are people in this world that come to destroy and provide no benefit. When they see that you are walking in the right direction, or when you have the potential to walk in the right direction, this is when they try to destroy you. This is when they try to do the bidding of the enemy. This is when they try to stop you from walking in the righteous path. And we have the ability to walk away from these said people, because if we don't, we only cause destruction on ourselves. The Most High will place people in this life as a lesson for us to know who we're supposed to be around. We have to understand as well, when these said people come into our lives, we have to decipher them and understand that they can be a big detriment to our life and to our future. The longer that you keep people who are not meant to be in your life around is the worse your life will get. And some people are fine with the way their life is and the people who they have in their life, even when they know that these said people do not help them or do anything for them in the proper format and in the proper way. So if you want to make a change in your life, know those said people who you have to surround yourself with, and know those said people who you have to remove yourself from. Because if we continue to walk this path, being around those who we're not even meant to be around, then we become like those said people. We either become people who follow the Most High, worship the Most High, encourage, strengthen, and walk with grace, or we become negative naysayers, people who are doing the bidding of the enemy, people who do not care about this life, delinquents, people who just are rebellious and just think that they're their own gods and they can do whatever they want on this world and in this life that feels good to them. Their desires and their temptations take over them, and there is no structure in their life. See, we have to understand that even in this life, there are people who can provide us benefit, but also we must provide those who provide us with benefits as well. This is how you have a good relationship. This is how you have a good friendship. This is how you have a collective group that works in unity. We cannot be one-sided as well. We cannot be selfish, because there are people who come to provide us benefit in this life. And if we treat them like they are nobodies, we will lose these said people. Now, if we decide that we want to treat these people like how they treat us, we have a more stronger bond, and the Most High wants us to have a stronger bond. So we cannot look at things from one-sided. We must look at things from many various different perspectives. We have the ability to look at things from a different perspective and look at your life, look at what you can do in your life. And if you are a person of potential and you feel that you have the ability to upgrade your life, put those four components into play. Look at the people around you, look at the environment around you, and you decide who you want to be around you. Sometimes you may be isolated, you may be alone, and that's not a bad thing. Maybe you just need to recollect yourself. Maybe you just need to restructure yourself. So don't think that if you are in a toxic environment right now that you cannot leave that toxic environment. You can start off new. Every day that you wake up is a chance for you to start new. Every day that the Most High provides you the ability to wake up and to see the light of day, know you can start new. Many times we take waking up for granted. We should not take waking up for granted. because waking up is the most important thing of the day. You do not know if today will be your last day. You do not know if next week will be your last day, next month, next year. So we can start now and make the change today. We have to understand that we have to take our life seriously. Many times we don't take our life seriously because we feel that we have time. We do not have time. Everyone has a different due date. And with that due date, we don't know when that due date comes. So we have the ability today to know that in this life, we can look towards the Most High to provide us the understanding, wisdom, and knowledge for us to be well equipped and well prepared today. So today, I'll leave you with this scripture, and I hope that in this life, in your environment, in your social circle, in your social group, that those who are around you are providing you the benefit needed to propel you to be closer to the Most High, as the Most High provides you with benefits as well. Romans 16:17. I urge you, brothers and sisters, to keep your eyes on those who cause dissensions and create obstacles or introduce temptations to commit sin, contrary to the doctrine which you have learned. Turn away from them. I want to thank you for watching today. Like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, family members, co-workers, associates. We all need this message today. Keep grinding and growing. Peace.